Arco, Idaho. We're going to Honey's. It's basically just a guy that he's got some land and he says, come camp out on my land. I'll share my land with you for a night. And he offers everything free. You can donate if you want. It sounds like this guy is hilarious and it will be completely interesting, fun, an experience. Quite an experience. Like they are probably cross-country bikers. Don't know, but nifty. This might be an interesting road. I mean, when you got stuff like that, yeah, might be other things of interest. We must be getting to the right spot because I see the KOA sign.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Which, that's one of the things that he puts in his description is that he's right next door to the KOA. So there's a little sign for Honey's. Private property, follow rules to stay. The black bus, it says WUND. There's an old refrigerator that says beer, one says coffee, one says kitchen, one says library. There's a blue tank that says potable zombie virus. This is going to be fun. Fun. Yeah, he's going to just let us go, I suppose. So I guess I'll have to get my introduction to him in a little bit. Avoid trespass, check in, go slower, be nice, Wi-Fi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh. So there's my camp where Carrie, Jana, and myself are set up. So that's where Scar's, buses, and the hostels and all that is. Water, such. This right here is the KOA that's next door. And his website's pretty funny about that. You're going to want to read the website.
Scar?
What's your dog's name?
Ruby.
Ruby? So I take it this one is your home?
Yeah, this one's my home. The other
Nice.
ones are hostels. You're welcome to check them out.
Oh, okay. I can go in them and everything?
Yeah.
Cool.
This one's off limits.
So is Ruby friendly?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, nice to meet you. I guess I'll see you around the campfire then, huh?
Campfire, I got a beer for you.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait. Beer is not actually free. Someone paid for it. Coffee. Old, dirty community grill. Here's the kitchen. And here's the library. Okay, I gotta check out the library. Actually, a pretty good little library. Love it. The owner of Honey's definitely has some very strong ideas and beliefs, and he wrote them all over his buses. Making good people defenseless doesn't make bad people harmless. To err is human, to err is pirate. Mice get caught in mouse traps because they think cheese is free. Same thing happens to humans in socialism. Go into Patches, the puppy hostel, and at the door it says my first puppy was Patches. This is Patches, the hostel. Here we go. Warning, no stupid people beyond this point. Okay, here's what you got. An old bus. They can sleep about 3 or 4 people, I guess. Looks like nobody's taken him up on it in a while because there sure is a lot of dust on here. Here's the shower and changing room. Short showers only. This is bus, not a house. Water is hand hauled in.
I could swear it's been 700 degrees in here since you came in. I could swear that this room has been running out of air, and now it's starting to spin.
So here's a little bit larger view of, I guess, kind of the fire pit socializing area. And I'm gonna take a look at this bus next. I'm standing in front of Ruby, the hostel bus, and Ruby is Scar's dog's name. Scar is the owner of the property, and I'm fixing to go into Ruby the bus. This is kind of a 360 of the place. This is Ruby Doobie Hostel, honey for who the park is named. Here's was the mirror. Bad weather, go inside.
You make me feel kind of bad, kind of good, kind of everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should. You make me feel kind of wrong, kind of right, kind of anything, and I would change it if I could.
This is the Ruby bus, quite cute. The van is Stiggles Wigglesworth. Okay, so I opened the door to see if there was anything on the inside of this, and the front is all cleared out, and he's actually got a decent looking sorta bed. It does have junk on the top of it. I wouldn't want to stay there, but sure might be a nice place for somebody if they didn't have any other choices. If you look right up there, that says potable zombie virus. That's awfully nice of him to offer all of this. Here's the front of his bus. How long have you been here?
Me, 51 years, 10 months now.
Did you like live in a bus or something beforehand, or?
No, I used to have a real house, and then I, from an old army injury, I went homeless for a while.
So have they given you any crap about it or anything?
Well, the KOA has a tendency to go through a new owner every couple of years.
So what about the church? Is the church giving you any?
The church is there 3 hours a week. They can care less. It might as well be an abandoned building except for 2 hours Sunday morning and maybe an hour on a Wednesday night or something.
So they don't give you any hassle. That's good.
I think it's safe to say everybody locally, at least now, whether sometimes my personality rubs people wrong, but the town's mostly on my side now.
No, that's good. That somebody doing a kindness, that you're being accepted finally. But yeah, I know you probably had to go through a lot to get to that point.
2 weeks ago, the fire chief's daughter, well, I didn't know who she was. She drove past me and went out and did her thing, and then on the way out, I told her maybe next time she ought to respect rules on private property. And just came unglued on me, and this is not private property. And even if somebody breaks one of my stupid rules, if they came up to me and they just said, I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what do you think she came out here for? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Things out, I'm guessing,
Oh.
because of the dog thing, and I mean, it's hard to miss those buses.
Yeah.
Check out the privilege.
No, I didn't open it.
The thing it's famous here for.
I did read the stuff on the outside of it, though. Well, Scar, I'm thoroughly enjoying my stay already.
Yeah.
So, thank you. Oh, you got everything going, don't you?
It does all right.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't check out the coffee either because I don't do coffee. So.
Only about 2 or 3 times a year because a lot of times guests don't want to get up with me in the morning. But yeah, it's just.
Okay, kitchen. You want to open
yeah.
the kitchen? I didn't open it either. I was like, I don't need anything. Oh yeah, I remember reading about that stuff. Okay.
Pretty high tech. She's a retired bear dog, and they use them to chase black bears and mountain lions up trees.
Yeah.
Shoot 'em.
Yeah.
But those are what they call freeze brands.
Yeah.
If you use liquid nitrogen instead of heat,
Uh-huh.
it just changes the hair color.
Wow, that's totally
That's
interesting.
rare on dogs. Like I say, she's a retired bear dog.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that retired her, that was his brand.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'm just the retirement home.
If not before, I'll see you around campfire time.
Yeah, ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
I could swear that I'm fainting. I think I'm losing my sight. I swear I'm hitting the floor. I could swear that my stomach just sunk a meter. I'll be dead if I take any more. You make me feel kinda bad, kinda good, kinda everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should. You make me feel kinda wrong, kinda right.
Okay, Scar, so what made you decide to open up your property to folks like us?
Yeah, everything fell to shit after a stroke that made me homeless. Basically, after I straightened the place out and said I'll never pay a bank again for anything. Anyway, need to spot and stay here. So last year, somebody brought me a little glass where they'd made a homemade guacamole in it. And they were here for a couple of days, and when I tried to return the glass, they weren't awake yet, so I put it on the power pole where they were still plugged in.
Yeah.
And when they left, they unplugged, but they never took their glass. It's going to stay there till they come back and get it.
So he's talking about this glass down
We'll see
here.
how many years it stays there.
Yeah. Yeah, I wondered why that was there.
Yeah.
That's funny. Funny, funny. I bet you got a lot of funny stories. Oh, Scar, what are those numbers up there on the hillside?
Where the county keeps track of deaths through the border. That is the real version. The rest is propaganda.
So I found out really it's graduating classes.
I'm going to do the anthem. I'm going to do what I want. I'm not going to hide it anymore. And part of that, as funny as it is, if somebody comes in, like the fire department gal, if somebody comes in and ignores me and goes out and does something, I'm not getting out of here without my opinion. I'll stand in the driveway and yell at them for 5 minutes.
Your property, you're right. See, that's one of my things, is that I think that people should be able to do what they want with their property, or at least in some places in the country.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're heading out from Honey's in Arco, Idaho. So here we go. It'll be sad to say goodbye. Leaving Honey's dirty, bumpy road for parts unknown, new adventures.
Kinda anything, and I would